In this video, we're going to talk about how to make the train body. So we're going to make this section right here for the train project. I'm going to start with a sketch on the front plane. I'm going to orientate myself, and I'm going to draw that first front view of that train. So I'm going to go a 2-inch line. I'm going to come up 2.5 inches. I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. And then I'm going to grab my 3-point arc tool, and I'm going to have a radius here, according to it, of 2.24. So that's the general shape. And now I'm going to extrude that 5.5 inches. So if we take a look, we have that initial shape of that train body. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a sketch down on the front of this because I need to make a cut because our train isn't this shape, just the rear portion of it. So I'm going to come here and I'm just going to grab a rectangle tool. And I just need to draw a rectangle that's large enough to encompass my body. And I'm going to dimension it 0.87 from the bottom line. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to extrude this as a removal, and that is going to be 3.75. So again, I have that general shape of that train body being made. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a sketch down on that same front face over here. And now I'm going to do the circular portion of this. So I'm going to draw a 1-inch circle. I'm going to dimension this 1-inch circle. One inch from the side. Now I did make an error. That is a 1.5-inch circle. 1 inch from the side. There we go. I'm also going to dimension this circle vertically 0.5 inches. So I'm going to come back to my dimension. I'm going to choose this point, and I'm going to dimension it 0.5 inches. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to extrude this. I'm going to flip my direction on this extrusion, and I'm going to extrude it 3.75 inches. So we can see as that train is now taking shape here. So I'm going to come to the right side view of this, and I'm going to lay a sketch down on the side of my train here. Now with this sketch on the side, I'm going to grab my circle tool. I'm going to make a 1-inch circle. I'm going to dimension this circle 0.25 inches from the side here. I'm going to dimension it vertically 1.75 inches. And because I don't want this circular, I'm going to go to the top of my circle here, and I'm just going to draw a straight line coming out. Distance doesn't matter as long as it's outside of the train body itself, and I'm going to connect this. So I'm going to come up to my trim tool, and I'm going to trim the back portion. Let's try this again. I'm going to trim the back portion of that circle, which didn't quite work there. So I'm just going to grab my arc tool here. I'll do a 0.5-inch arc. And for the radius, because we had 1 inch. And then what I can do is I'm going to click extrude, and I can go remove through all. And you can see I have that same cutout as we look here. So our train is starting to take shape. In the next video, we'll talk about how to create the holes for this.